A very warm good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, students. Welcome back to our online class. Okay, how was your exam yesterday? Did you do it well? Very good. So I believe that you can do it well, right? Okay, so as we know that today, Friday, we are going to study about the Listening Express 2 and the Grammar Galaxy 2. As it is in our first session, we are going to study about the Listening Express 2. Okay, are you ready for our class? Let's pick up your book, your textbook, your notebook, and any study material on your table. Okay, let's enjoy our teaching today. In our video today, we are going to study about our Unit 7. It is on our page 48. Turn the book to page 48 together. So today we are going to talk about the weather, extreme weather. How is the weather right now, everyone? Is it sunny? Is it foggy? Is it rainy? Okay, these are about the weather. And one more thing, we also have the snowy, but in our situation in Cambodia, we don't have the snowy weather, right? Okay, so now let's get started with our first activity. It is about part A. What do you usually do on rainy day? On a rainy day, as we know that we have many activities to do at home, right? So I wanted to answer our question. What do you usually do on a rainy day? So answer please. On rainy days, I usually play with my friends. I usually run under the rain, or I eat soup or noodles. So these are the activities that you can do when it is raining, right? Especially on a rainy day. Okay, so today teacher also have many activities for you to do when there is raining, okay? Or it is about the rainy season. Okay, so first activity that you can do with your family, it is about family movie day or night. Okay, sound interesting, right? Actually, when you spend time with your family, especially when you watch a movie at night or at noon or daytime, especially at the rainy time, so it feels like so comfortable and so warm when you are cuddling with your mom or your dad or your sister or your brother, right? So I think this is a good activity that you can do with your family when it is on the rainy day, okay? So next, it is about family game day. Okay, what kind of game that you can play with your family? So we might have the chess, the puzzle, or any games that you think you can do with your families when there is on a rainy day, right? Okay, so next activity it is, I like to introduce you about make a blanket fort. Okay, what does it mean, everyone? Yes, so as what you can see in our video, this is what we call making a blanket fort. So it means like the way that we use the blanket and make it as the home or as the house or a tent, right? So I think most children, they have this experience when they were younger. Just like they build the house with a blanket and then they stay inside in that blanket and doing something like reading book or eating or talking with their friends, okay? So I know that you probably did it as well, okay? So next activity is cook together. So cooking is one of the most interesting activity because people like to eat, just like even me, when we have the rainy time, just like on a rainy day. So can you tell me what are the foods that is good at the rainy day, okay? From my opinion, I think the kind of food that is make people enjoyable on the rainy day is about the noodle, the soup, right? So when we're eating noodle on the rainy day, so it makes us feel like, oh, it's really tasty, and it's the kind of feeling that you enjoy by eating the noodle soup and also hearing the sound of the rain dropping on the roof of your house, right? Okay, interesting. So next is about the play hide and seek. Play hide and seek is also one of the most enjoyable activity that you can play with your siblings, okay? If you are at the young age, okay? Right, so next is a really good activity, read book. Pick up any book that you like to read, such as the storytelling or any comic book or any adventurous book. So you can pick up any book that you think is a good book to read when it is on the rainy day, right? So everyone, so these are some activities that I recommend you to do when there is on a rainy day, right? Okay, so in our next activity today is we are going to do our part B. It is about listen, write the letter next to the correct picture. Okay, so hopefully you have the book. So please turn your book to page 48 and you will see the activity. So our activity is at here, right? So unit 7, yes, see everyone? Good, so part B. Now listen, write the letter next to the correct picture by listening to our track 61. Okay, so in our first picture, I want you to tell me what can you see in our first picture. So in our first picture, it is about as we can see, the temperature, right? And also the people are at the beach, right? Can you guess what kind of the weather is it? I think it's hot. It's sunny, right? Very good. So in our picture number 2, it's about the flood. So as you can see, there are a lot of water on the road. So how about our third picture, everyone? So in our third picture, it is about, as you can see, there is a car and also covered with snow, right? So it is about a snowy weather, right? Okay, so number 4, as what you can see, it is about the windy, right? And number 5, what can you see? I think it is at the Arctic, right? Okay, so to do this exercise, I like you to listen to our track 61 and then you need to write the correct letter next to each picture, okay? So now let's start together.
Unit 7, Extreme Weather. Getting started B. Now listen. Write the letter next to the correct picture.
A. My dad's car is buried in snow. We'll have to dig it out before we can go. B. This wind is so strong. Look at how it blows the leaves on that tree. C. Today is the coldest day of winter. I've never felt this cold before. D. The water has started to go into our house. What are we going to do? E. It's much too hot today. You shouldn't stay outside too long. It isn't safe.
Alright everyone, it's time to take about our answer. So now let's start with our first one. The first one is, it is about letter E, correct? And the second one is letter D. And third one, letter A. The fourth one is about letter B. And the last one, number 5, letter C. So we come to an end of the first session. Alright, see you in our next video.